Alright. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today is going to be a really short stream. Uh, I've got a few things to talk about today. First, my tooth. They ended up not able to save the root canal because it split. So, they ended up ripping my tooth out. So, I have my biggest molar on my right side removed. Which sucked. And now I'm missing a molar. But yeah, that's a giant hole in my mouth that hurts. I had to get ripped out. Two. I things did not go well today. I got a call about 30 minutes before I went to the dentist letting me know that they're going to go ahead and deny my disability claim out of nowhere. They were able to find something to deny it for. It wasn't a good reason. Let me make sure my chat is open here. It is. But yeah, since they were able to find a reason to deny it, and by the way, the reason they denied it for was because they offered me crutches on October 30th of 2024. I denied the crutches because me and the surgeon decided that it wasn't needed. But since they offered crutches, that counted as treatment, and that was the reason used for my claim denial. So as of right now, I have to scramble to try and find a job and get working within the next few days as fast as possible, because I have no insurance here on anything. I could lose my house. I could lose my truck. Well, I own my truck, so technically they can't take that from me. But point is, I could lose just about everything. So stream schedule is not set in stone right now. I'm going to leave the schedule the way it is for now. This weird trees. Yeah, I'm going to leave the schedule on Twitch for now. But chances are it's going to go away. I don't know what job I'm going to be working. I don't know what the times are going to be. I have to look around the job market and see what I can find. So I don't know what else to say. I don't know what the times are going to be. I don't know when I'm going to be on. I don't know when I'm going to be streaming. I know my mouth hurts. I know it's going to keep hurting for a while. But that's the kind of situation we're in here. This has nothing to do with the other stuff, but I'll talk about it anyways. The username King Blaine on Twitch was already taken. Now, I've had King Blaine on YouTube for over a decade, so it wasn't taken there. But on Twitch, that username is already taken, so I wasn't able to knock the gaming part off my name. Kinda sucks. Kinda sucks. I think this is the one I need. No, it's not. I'm going to try and reach out to that person if at all possible, and see if I can get them to give up the name. But I don't hold a lot of hopes for that. And like I said, like in the description of this, this is going to be a very, very short stream. I'm probably only going to go for about an hour. Having this whole tooth extraction thing kind of hurts a lot. No, they didn't give me anything for it either, just Tylenol, ibuprofen. So those are the situation, that's what's going on. So we may have more sporadic recordings, we may have random cancellations, we may actually have a day that nothing gets recorded or streamed. I'm gonna try and avoid that. No matter what, I plan to stream every day.
Let's read the paper.
But
Was bitten by another man in a desert, supposedly as a result
yeah, that
of
is the current situation.
infection. The effects are said to include
If anybody wants to help my current situation, please share my channel around, help it grow.
As the area is under quarantine, so there's nothing for us to worry about. Anyway, don't worry.
I'm not gonna ask people to. I haven't set up a Patreon, and I'm not going to yet. I don't want to go around asking people for money. But yeah, if you want to help the situation at all, please just share my channels around, help me get some views, help me grow. The quickest job I could find, I was going to try and go to Walmart. I talked about another stream. Swallowing my pride and just doing that as a greeter. When I called them today, they actually don't have any greeter positions. So I'm looking at either... I gotta find something I can do with my bum leg. So I'm looking at either being a Pizza Hut or Domino's, Papa John's. I have like 9 pizza places out here. I'm going to look at trying to be a delivery driver for one of those. And if that doesn't work out, then I'm going to bite down on what's left of my teeth, grit them as hard as I can, and go back to a factory and just try and work until my leg gives out. Because I ain't got really any other choice here. But all that out of the way, I do apologize that we're playing DBH today. Today it was supposed to be Minecraft. It was supposed to be Reclamation. It just didn't happen. I don't have an excuse as to why, it just didn't. I was laying in bed asleep when my alarm went off. Getting the whole tooth pulled and everything, I was tired and I didn't even have my shoes off. I just laid down. I'm like, well, I'm gonna lay down for a few minutes. And I fell asleep. Yeah, I'm not sure how many viewers we have today. I'm not sure if we have anybody here. But if anybody is here and they have any other questions, go ahead and ask them now. I'll do my best to answer them. If we don't have any viewers and we don't have any problems, then I'll quit talking about it, I suppose. Oh, and I've got to... I can't remember if he said 2 or 3, but I've got 2 or 3 stitches in my mouth from where they ripped that tooth out.
I am here still.
Alright, so yeah, we got Judge. Well then, I suppose you're probably the only person that actually watches my stuff anyways, Judge. So there's the situation. I'm going to keep the Twitch schedule up for now until I have a job and until I know what hours I'm gonna have. But I keep saying I don't have a lot of words today. I mean, I do, but I don't have a lot of kind words. I suppose I can say this though. The company I work for is Spartech LLC. They are a plastic manufacturing company. They have factories in multiple places, including Ohio, Texas. I didn't pay attention to where all the other ones are. Anybody ever needs a job really desperately, don't go there. I've never worked for a worse company, and I've never seen a more toxic, shady company when somebody gets hurt. They literally tried everything all the way up until the end. Today was day 38. It would have been automatically approved on day 45, and they denied me. And then due to a business loophole they have, they did not have to back pay me for the last 38 days either. So I've basically been unemployed with no income for 38 days, and I have nothing to show for it. Well, no, I do have something to show for it. I have a ripped out tooth now. That's all I have to show for it. So if there is a Spartech plastic manufacturing plant anywhere near you, don't ever work there. I ain't gonna sit there and go out of my way to tell people to sit there and burn the building down. Nothing like that. But I've never worked for a worse company. And it was bad on a corporate level, not just this factory sucks. It was their corporate policies
A short
and
information break on the
management
quarantine
that was
zone.
awful.
People affected by the disease have irrepressible urges to urinate.
So
There are
yeah, try to
areas with
avoid
hot
that.
tanks full of urine, cans, barrels, bottles. It's absolutely disgusting.
Like I said, today is probably going to be a really, really short stream, probably just an hour. My mouth hurts, and I constantly taste blood, so can't say I'm having a very a good time here. Like I said, I'll be damned if I skip my recording. Well, there's that shovel I keep forgetting I have. Let's see, what do we have here? Silver, we need to take that. We don't want that. Take the silver, purple, that kind of stuff. Fun fact here, I've never actually had a tooth pulled. I've always kept on top of my dental. So, never had to deal with this before. Apparently I've got to worry about something called a dry socket. And if it does happen, it's going to hurt far, far more than what was already hurting. So I'll be on the watch out for that, I guess. Yeah, I had that tooth ripped out at 2:30. I got out of the dentist and home by, I think it was 3:45 when I walked in my door at home. Like I said, when I got in the door, I went to my room. And I was just gonna plan to just lay there for a minute and passed out. And my phone was just beeping and beeping. The alarm starts to go off at 5:45. I only finally actually rolled over to shut it off and see what it was at 5:56. So I didn't have time to boot up Minecraft and get OBS working because it takes a couple of minutes to boot that up. So that's why we're playing this. Because this I can just click on, hey look, Steam already has it already. And since I recorded it last, I didn't have to change anything on OBS. Yeah, I'm trying to think here. But I think I have everything I wanted to talk about laid out. Then again, my head's a giant mess right now. Giant mess full of unkind thoughts. Let's just call them pessimistic thoughts because the other word doesn't fly very well on YouTube or Twitch. And just general unease and aggravation right now. So I'm trying not to think about any of them. Yeah, just I ain't got nothing else to say. Just had a really shitty day is all. And probably going to have a continuously shitty next few days. But apart from today's recording, I'm going to try not to bring that into any of my video sessions or streams.
Paint Pro, the ultimate weapon in your arsenal for flawless
But today
painting
is going to be an
projects.
exception.
Whether you're a DIY
I'm going to be
enthusiast
pissed
or a
off.
professional painter,
And
Paint
there ain't
Pro
much
delivers
anybody can
superior
do about it to
performance
stop me.
and precision. Transform your space with vibrant colors and durable finishes that last. Paint Pro is your partner
But
in achieving impeccable
tomorrow I'll
results,
try to
no
be
matter the task at hand. Elevate your
more
painting
happy-go-lucky,
experience with Paint Pro
but no
today.
guarantees.
Available in a
I just
variety of
won't go
colors
into
and
as much
formulations
detail
to
as I
suit
do
your
today.
needs. Visit
I
our
won't be as
website or
aggravated
your
as I
local
was today.
hardware store and unleash your creativity with Paint Pro.
Class, introducing Turbocharge, the ultimate turbo upgrade for your
But,
car. Feel the rush of power as Turbocharge
yeah,
takes
I
your
suppose
ride to
I'm
the next
gonna.
level. With our state-of-the-art
So I don't plan to ask
Turbocharge
anybody for money or
delivers
anything. I don't
unparalleled performance
want
and
to ask people
acceleration.
for money.
Don't settle for ordinary.
But I
Step
still
up to
am going to set up a
Turbocharge
couple of
and unleash
things.
the
I'm
full
going to set
potential
up
of your
a
vehicle. Visit your nearest dealer
buy
and
me a
experience
coffee
the power of
Monday,
Turbocharge
buy
today.
me a
Elevate
coffee
your drive
button
with Turbocharge,
and a
because every second
Patreon
counts.
button, and I'm just not going to advertise it. If people want to see it, they can look in descriptions and they can find it. If they do something, they do something. If they don't, they don't. I'm not going to advertise it or ask for it.
That will illuminate every turn and turn heads wherever you go.
Man, I want to know why this Tricops just keeps bouncing.
Lumier's neons, whether it's for a nighttime city cruise or to light up your vehicle.
Damn,
or
my
track.
mouse hurts.
Make an impression every time you hit the road with Lumier's neons. Visit our website. or
The worst part is the dentist wasn't even sure
how to light up your
whether pulling a tooth out or not was the right choice. He wasn't sure that the tooth is what was causing the problem. But he didn't tell me that until after we pulled the tooth. After the extraction, he's like, yeah, honestly, we probably didn't have to pull the tooth. Because he only noticed something in hindsight. I'm like, oh, wow, that would have been great. I would have loved to have not had my tooth pulled. He's like, well, it was still probably the problem. We don't know if this other thing would have worked. I'm like, yeah, but you could have tried the other thing before pulling my tooth. Well, he had a lot of excuses, and I think it just comes up to that he missed something, and the result was me losing a tooth over it when I didn't need to. Alright, I'm not seeing shit. I know we still need a battery for our Tricops. I don't think we need any of this other stuff though. I'll grab this though. Actually, no, I won't, because I don't think they're going to stay in my cart. No, it might go to that car. Let me check. Where did I drop it? I don't think it does. It's too angled. I don't think this goes to this car. No, it doesn't. Well, you got any questions, Judge, or you think I covered everything pretty clearly? And sorry if my words are stumbling. Like I said, I am missing a tooth, and parts of my mouth are still a little numb. So, I think it's clear. Alright then, that's good. Like I said, I don't have a very big Twitch audience, so I think you're really about the only person I care about letting know. 'Cause you're about the only person that's ever reliably on here. Clear, it don't matter. I understood what you meant. Man, I don't like that. I've just spent all the time I've been up today after my dentist appointment, going back and forth between being regretful about losing my tooth.
All right, Road Warriors.
Because this is the tooth I lost, my right lower molar, and it's the big molar, the one all the way in the front.
Why does your car make strange noises or stop every 10
And
seconds?
I have very
First,
large
pay
teeth, so
attention
mine
to
was
the
even
fuel tank side
larger.
glass. Second, be careful
But
what you fill your engine,
I've been
tank,
very,
and
very
radiator with.
regretful
Finally, if
about
you
losing
can't
that
start
tooth
after
because
all
it
these
is the
steps,
tooth
take
I've
a look at
used
your pedals,
my
gearbox,
whole life
and
to chew.
handbrake.
I mean, since I was a kid, I've always chewed on that side, on that tooth.
And by the way, if your car makes too
That's
much
why
noise,
my
close
mouth
all the doors
and my
windows.
teeth have always
This will
actually
reduce
had
the engine's
fairly good
volume,
quality.
Just like in real life. Isn't that crazy?
Real life? What are you talking about? Are you on drugs or...
All right, let's drown out those
But,
car troubles with some killer music.
Keep poking around in that area with my tongue, not even on purpose. My tongue just doesn't know where to sit anymore. Every time I poke it, it hurts. Alright, there's another truck. Oh, it's light. Well, like I said, I've never had a tooth pulled before. It's a weird thing for me. Not once have I ever had a tooth pulled. I've always kept a fairly healthy mouth. So, it's a unique experience for me. And two, my tongue kind of just lays on the more on the right side of my mouth, and the bottom side of that tongue just keeps running up against it, and my mouth reacts weirdly because it's like, whoa, what's that feeling? Because it feels different. It sinks further. Now I'm hitting two other teeth instead of the tooth that normally rests on. And yes, I know I'm weird for leaving my tongue to rest on a tooth. I don't know why. It's just what my body does. But there have been a lot of times I've bit my tongue because of that. Yeah, we're gonna go for about an hour, and then that'll be it. Tomorrow, if I'm feeling better or worse, we'll either go for longer or the same. Tomorrow, I've got to call a bunch of places and go around and look for a job, though. God. Man, I am stressed out to the max.
Hey there, soda fans. Let's get straight to the point. You've probably seen that ep3 soda popping up everywhere.
Neck
trying to
rope
make a
feels
name
like
for
a pretty good
itself.
idea right
But
about
let's
now.
be honest. Do you really know what you're getting with ep3? A flash in the pan, loaded with who knows what, and it's trying way too hard to be cool. Stick with the original, the classic, cola. We've been quenching thirst and bringing joy to your taste buds for generations. So when you're looking for a soda that truly satisfies, choose cola, the drink that stands the test of time. Refresh
Oh,
your
I'm
world
sure what
with
to
the
do.
real thing. Cola, because some things
Even if I
never go
find
out
a
of
job
style.
tomorrow, it's going to take them 2 to 3 weeks to actually get me a paycheck. Because everywhere in America's got to withhold your pay for a week or two anymore.
Life's little mishaps with ease, whether at home, on the go, or outdoors.
I think the only job I ever had that didn't withhold pay was the first job I ever had. They did not actually withhold pay. I thought I could use this as a melee weapon. I can't. The zombie is just fucking me up. So you can't use a shovel as a melee weapon. I don't know what to do with this shovel. I'm just gonna put it in the truck. Yeah, this wouldn't be such a dire situation if I could, whatever job I find doesn't withhold pay, and I can get it within my first week of working. But that's just unrealistic. Nobody doesn't withhold pay anymore in this day and age, which sucks a lot for me. I don't know. I'm gonna try and make everything work out. I'm only gonna do something if all plans fail and I lose everything, like my house. Then I'm gonna look at using a permanent solution to a temporary problem. But until then, I'm just gonna try and keep my head out of the morgue and just keep persevering for now. But man, these next couple of weeks are gonna be rough. Really ain't sure what to talk about. I'd personally love to sell company secrets about Spartech, but that would land a lawsuit in my head so big that I wouldn't be able to deal with it. That's unfortunately not an option. Plus, I don't know that many company secrets to begin with. I wasn't very high in the food chain there. I think I know a couple of their plastic blend formulas off the top of my head, and that's it. Yeah, I ain't gonna talk about any of
Alright,
those
Desert
because
Devils,
that will,
let's
just
take
like I
another
said,
call.
land me in a corporate
Are people
lawsuit,
afraid or
the
what?
likes of which I've never
Finally, I
seen
almost fell
before,
asleep.
and I would
Hi,
not
it's
ever be able to get out of
My
it.
boyfriend and I are having issues,
Oh,
and
sweetheart, unless your boyfriend is a
I can
caller, I'm
preach
not
about how
interested.
shitty the
Save
company
the
is all
drama
I
for
want,
your mama.
but I
because
really
one,
need.
freedom of
What you need is a
speech, and
bucket of
two,
ice cream and a
I
better
worked
show
there
to
and had
call
to deal
into.
with it.
You know what? What just happened is the reason why no one cared about your
I didn't
success.
sign
And what
anything that
just
says
happened
I
is the
couldn't
reason why in less than 24 hours, your
trash the
boyfriend and I
company's
will fuck
image.
on the backseat of a muskoat.
Are you
because their image is not anything like what the company
Alright, let's
actually
get back
is.
to the tunes before I lose my sanity.
Oh well. I'm sure things will eventually probably work out. Man, this mouth hurts. Just occasionally throbs as well. Tylenol and ibuprofen are only doing so much for it. I believe we've cleared a path to the machine. I just ran through that blind, trusting it. Oh, come on, just give me something. I need some kind of win today. Fuck you. I do have a HSA card on the way, and I'm going to empty out that account. It's a health savings account. I have to pay taxes on it and a 20% penalty if I spend it on anything that's not medical bill related.
Hey, soda lovers, let's talk about choices.
But
You've
I'm going to
probably
spend
heard
it
of
on stuff
cola.
that's not medical
Yeah,
bill
the
related.
drink that's
I'm going to use
everywhere.
it to cover my
Claiming to be the
electricity
real
bill
deal. But let's
and
get
my
real
truck
for a
insurance,
moment.
and
Do
then
you
that
know what's
car
in
will
that
be
can
empty.
of cola? Loads of sugar, artificial junk, and a recipe that's been around forever. Sounds outdated, right?
So,
Introducing Epsi.
yeah,
a
I'm going to
soda
try
with
to
a
use
different
whatever I
vibe.
can
We're
here.
not here to blend in
I'll have
with
to
the
keep
sugary
receipts for
crowd.
both
Nope.
at the end of the year
We're
for
here to shake
taxes,
things
or they'll
up.
hit me with
Epsi
tax
is all
fraud.
about crisp taste, natural flavors, and none of that artificial nonsense. So next time you're reaching for a soda, think twice.
Introducing Barrel Max's ultra durable barrels, built tough to withstand anything except an AK-47 bullet. Our barrels are
So that card's
engineered
gonna
with the
take,
highest grade materials and
7 to 10
craftsmanship
business days to get
endure
here.
the harshest conditions and toughest challenges.
And there's not enough
Explore
on
the
it to
strength and
pay
resilience
rent.
of Barrel Max's barrels today.
So,
But please don't shoot them with an AK-47 if filled with
I
gasoline.
can't use it for
Or
rent.
you know what? Do it. But don't tell your mother. At least don't
I'll
tell
have to
her
figure
that
something
it's
else
me who
out for
told you
rent.
that. Because yeah, it's fun to shoot at things.
Remember the good old days when Grandma lovingly cooked her delicious meals? With us, every can is like a little box of memories filled with the authentic taste of childhood. Rediscover the pleasure of carefully prepared dishes, as if Grandma were still here to spoil you. Choose quality and tradition with our canned foods, because sometimes the best things come in
Not a
simple
lot of
cans.
stops
Find our
here.
products at your local supermarket and bring a bit of nostalgia home with each can.
Man, it's amazing how fast a mood can change. yesterday, apart from the whole tooth thing, I was actually doing pretty well. I was like, well, it's day 37, only 7 more days, and my claim will kick in, and everything will be fine. Boy, that came crashing down. I think the last time my mood ever dropped like that was when my granddad died. Yeah. I'd say it just sucks. Damn. That's like 36 minutes so far. Said I'm shooting for an hour. I just in a lot of pain, and I really just don't got the willpower to do it today. Bitchy ass tricops again. Lots of birds. Oh well. All I can do is hope that both of my channels here continue to grow. And I'm able to find a quick job to hold everything down for the time being. I'm just sitting here with my mouth gaped open like a damn fool. Cause I don't know what else to do to make it quit hurting. Yeah, I trust that I hit everything. I think there was one right there I could have hit though. Hey, look at that. We won something. Welding mask. If something tells me he's nuts. Look, that was the best I could come up with a joke, okay? Still never gotten 3 cactuses. I don't know if that's still just a win item or if it does something else. drive. No, it's just Dada over there. You know how big my molar was? I can fit a penny into the hole where my molar was. I had very, very big teeth. Who's gonna get caught there while I'm trying to eat and everything? This is gonna be a pain in the ass. I wish we had the medical technology for me to just regrow my teeth. Wish I could regrow them like a shark. Oh man,
guys, it's
I've
time
got
to
a
answer
headache
to some
that could kill a
fans.
man
Who do we
right
have
about now.
next on the line?
Hi, it's Ben. I just saw a UFO.
Oh, great, another one. Ben, did the aliens tell you to call me, or was that your idea?
No, seriously, it was right there.
Well, it's a good thing you called us because we've got an alien in the studio.
What?
Do you want to hear him?
Yeah, I guess.
Fred in the control room will show you. Fred, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You got one in stock?
Yeah, I ate 6 kebab yesterday.
I swear we're driving slower than we were yesterday.
Oh, fuck, I almost shit myself.
That's disgusting, but I liked it. Can I have the smell with an app or
Oi, oi,
something?
oi, oi, what the fuck? Get out of here, you weirdo! I'm so tired of this job.
Just
like,
gotta
for real,
keep
can someone
driving.
normal call us? Anyway, let's continue with music.
Horizon. Horizon.
Classic.
See any reason to stop here? No, that is a vehicle I'm not currently working on. Now let's hope the speed bump doesn't destroy anything back there. Nope, we're good. Again, I feel like I'm not talking a lot here. I apologize for the lack of it, but having this whole tooth extraction today, I'm just not in a very talkative mood, among other things. But I don't plan to loop back around and talk about it all again for like the 4th time. So I'm not going to. So just know that, yeah, I'm sorry I won't be talking much. It just kind of hurts to move my mouth. Let's see here. I don't see any reason to stop there. We could be moving faster. we got a garage. Let's test our luck here. See if we can find some cool paints. Nothing on that shelf. Ooh, we got a can of gold. I don't need the black. We'll take that. I don't need that though. Look at that. I meant to toss it and put it right back on the shelf. Alright, I don't think there's anything else here that I need, but we'll check the roof. We're gonna take that engine off. 100%. Alright, we're gonna wait till we have a couple more cans of that, and then we're gonna repaint the truck. I think this is the same color. It is. Alright. I don't know if I did this all the way. Nope, there's still a blue shine to it. Oh, and the can ran out anyways. Alright, well, that can's used up. Alright, let's go. Yeah, I should take that black paint and painted the tires on my truck.
New energy drink,
Haunted.
shatter all speed records.
Words
Ready
are hard.
To push your limits and outpace your competitors. This
I
drink
guess there's another
gives you
garage
the
right there. We'll get
explosive
another
energy
chance.
You need to sprint like never before. With its revolutionary formula, you'll feel pure power as every fiber of your being transforms
Pull on up
into
right
an
up here.
ultimate speed
See what we
machine.
got going on in here.
We tested it on 5 people and only 3 died.
Sounds like a pretty safe energy drink to me if only 3 died. Alright, let's see. I think it's more blue than purple, so that's not the color we're looking for. Like I said, we'll go do our truck tires really quick. See that tire quick. Whatever, I'm sure it will clip into existence sooner or later. I think these are all the same, but we're gonna check just in case. No, these have just the matte black on this side, and now we have metallic black on that side. Matte black gives you some more detail to the tire. Metallic black almost just looks like missing texture. Got it. Or hidden texture, I guess. Oh. See, I gotta think of all the places I gotta call tomorrow morning. That's better to think of those off stream. For now, I shall just try to focus on the game. Speaking of which, we are hungry and thirsty. Let's stop at the gas station. Does this gas station have diesel? Petrol, petrol. Yeah, it's all petrol. Can of food here. Actually need a second can of food. Alright, there we go. All of our stats are filled back up. Let's get back on the road. Looks like another gas station up there. We're not having a lot of work, not a lot of luck finding the driver's side door. That's not the car we're working on right now.
To all
Oh, I
our
see a
car
big
fans,
green,
we've got
wacky,
good news
wavy,
for you. We
inflatable
have it
arm
on good
flailing
authority
tube
that
man
a
up
new
there.
Toyota car is being exported to our country. It's going to be a pickup truck, and we look
That
forward to
means
seeing
another
it in our
garage.
catalogs. There's a rumor about a drift car, but we're not sure yet. However, nah, I'm just kidding. I don't know, but
What if I know and I don't want to tell you?
nah, I really don't know. Or am I lying? It doesn't matter. Only time will tell. Anyway, back to the music.
Alright, what are in you? Yeah, here's the map back. We should take that and go repaint our tires with it instead. I don't think that's the right color of purple. There's two cans that look very, very similar of that purple. One has a blue tinge and the other one has a more pink tinge. See, here's a good example. This one's got more of a blue tinge and it's got that purple hue to it. The other one's got pink. Alright, let's just try hitting that. I believe that's a hat. Come on. Give me big money. Maybe that's what I should do. There's a casino near me. Maybe I can go and try and gamble my way up. Nah, knowing my luck, that's a horrible idea. Alright, well, that's a loss. Yeah, the more I think about it, the more it just seems like a good idea. I ain't much for gambling for a reason. You know, while I'm just driving along here, why don't we go ahead and do this?
Put down your silver spoon and watch this.
Everyone should go ahead and check him out. He's got a more set schedule than me. He's also a fairly good streamer. I recommend him. It's the UAZ. I'm not going up to the radio tower.
Quench your thirst with convenience and choice at our beverage vending machines.
I can't go to that gas station.
Whether you're on the go or taking a quick break,
it's bugged for
our
me. Every
machines
time I get
offer
near
a
it, my
wide
FPS
selection of
drops to
refreshing
10.
drinks to suit every taste.
I gotta
and
go right
preference.
by it.
From classic sodas
Sorry.
to energizing sports drinks, our vending machines are stocked with
We
your
can't ever
favorite
figure out
beverages.
what's wrong with
Each
that place
selection
either.
is carefully chilled and ready to enjoy at the touch of a button. Join countless others who rely on our vending machines for convenience and satisfaction, and mouse click on one of them to get the most refreshing soda of all time.
So let's change radio up a little bit here.
100% copyright-free music. It's your boy Ryan, and you're tuned into Hyperbase Radio.
I more or
Non-stop
less always
energy
use the
and
same
hardest
radio,
techno
so
house on
might
the
as well
planet.
change up a little bit
Get
here.
ready for a wild ride.
And that tripod is just being weird. Not sure why it keeps bouncing that tire. I was looking down at something. Almost wrecked while trying to look down. Almost. Man, I'm tired. Man. I swear we're going slower than yesterday. I really, really do. Anybody that's going to be watching this on the YouTube side after it gets uploaded and everything, y'all should like, subscribe, comment. I don't know, do something. Do the stuff in the things. I think that's a really good idea. There's my asking for support thing for the video. I gotta sneeze. God damn it. Okay, sneezing hurts. Yeah, you just had a tooth extracted. I can see why sneezing hurts. But God damn, sneezing hurts.
Scientists are baffled. Is it a bug, a feature, or just the universe testing our patience? If you're out there, buddy, stay strong. Hyperbase Radio's got your back.
Oh, that hurt. Alright, we're gonna stop here. Look through all this stuff. I'm gonna check the time. Ooh, we got track clocks. And we got a whatchamacallit? slot machine. Alright. There is too much in here. It's crowded. Get something out of here. I don't think we need any of that stuff. We need doors for the Triclops. As well as door interiors. That is a door we already have, though. We already have the trunk. That goes to the other vehicle. Pedals, we already have those. Wait, do we? I don't think so, actually. I have to do a double take. I don't think we actually do now. I think that was a different one. Yep. Alright, we've got one pedal now. Only need the other two. Man, it's bright in here. I have still got them cans of paint on my hotbar. I forgot to go and do stuff with them. We've got silver here for the Muscoat, provided we ever find the rest of the parts that go to it. I don't know. I'm just gonna do this. Put them away for now. I believe that is the radio for the Tripods. I believe, I'm not positive. It was. Let's check the roof here. We'll take the engine oil. I think that's all we really need from up here. We'll just hit the slot machine. I just didn't like that engine, okay. Ow. What is that? It's a radio for something. I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah, we can probably leave. I guess let's just keep going on down the road for a bit. Maybe I should rip the Triclops engine out, put it in the truck. I know I can go faster if I put it in.
Introducing Barrel Max's ultra-durable barrels, built tough to withstand anything.
But then I lose my torque, which means I'm going to struggle with uphills.
Our barrels are engineered with the highest grade materials and precision craftsmanship to endure the harshest conditions and toughest challenges. Explore the strength and resilience of Barrel Max's barrels today. But please don't shoot them with an AK-47 if filled with gasoline. Or you know what? Do it. But don't tell your mother.
Nope,
at least
I'm just
don't tell
not
her that it's me
sure.
who told you that. Because yeah, it's fun to shoot at things.
For now, we'll just keep going. If it keeps bothering me how slow we're going, I will switch out the engines. Man, my mouth hurts. I know I keep saying it, but man, this hurts. I preferred the messed up root canal. It hurt less. I know they were just gonna rip the tooth out. I would have just left it. Gotta drive just a little bit faster. I can turn the headlights on, I suppose. Only got one of them. Ooh, there is a Tricops over there. We need to stop. I've got to see if they've got goodies. Five parts. None of them are parts I need, though. Alright, got that door. What is this? Oh, super rock. Here, let me help you. Here, I made it fly. Well, it turns out we could have safely drove past this, but you never know. I don't see anything off in the distance. Just more hills. The problem with switching engines out is I've got to drain the fuel tank of diesel and everything. That's just a lot of work. Just ain't worth switching the engines out right now. If I run out all the fuel first, then I can do it, or at least most of it. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and change radio. There we go.
Welcome to No Limit Radio, the home of filthy bass and insane rhythms. This is 100% drum and bass, 100% copyright free, and 100% accords. Get ready for a
like
wild
that the music
ride
is
through
copyright
the
free in this
hardest,
game.
freshest sounds, straight from his world to yours. And if you like what you're hearing, don't forget to drop a follow on Instagram at Akad's Music.
I ain't got one of them there fancy Instagrams. I probably should make one. Would help get my channel name out and around there. Same with one of them there tickety talks. I don't know this song, so it must be one of the new ones. I know they added more songs and a whole new radio station. Turn it up a little bit here. Oh, it's something dubstep. I'm gonna turn that back down a little bit. I ain't really a dubstep person. Nah, no reason to stop there. I think I'm gonna shoot for like 170 kilometers for our end point today. Maybe earlier. Let's see, how long have we been going for? Hour and 11. So I can either go until an hour and 15 on recording, or I can go into like 106 or 165 on kilometers. Which one to do? Is there any reason to stop here? No. One of them water towers. I don't really see a reason to go over to it though. I never see anything at the farms. We're at 165. See, I think I'm gonna go for, well, I said before, I think I'm gonna go for 170 kilometers, and we'll end it there. Tomorrow we will be playing Minecraft. We'll be playing the Reclamation mod pack. I'll set it up ahead of time. But I have no idea how long the stream will be. It probably won't be my normal 2-hour stream because of everything we talked about earlier. I said I want to get back into it. But yeah, until I have everything sorted back out, I probably will be doing less 2-hour streams. Man.
Here's a little tip for you.
I'm gonna deal with 10 FPS. I need to go see if there's anything on that car I need. Chunky. FPS, why? I don't know what this box does. We're gonna take it with us. I don't think there's anything else here. I wish I knew why this zone was so laggy. I really do. It's just that single POI that's bugged out. We took the random box. Let's hope a lot of this is downhill. We can cruise to 170 nice and quick. I'll say my outro. We'll end it off there. I already shouted Judge out today. And it's on a cooldown, so I won't be able to do it again. And this is already a little bit longer than what I was planning to record today in stream. I'd never seen anything at them farms. Yay! So if I could shout you out, Judge, more often, I would, but Twitch only lets me use it so often. Alright, let's check the garage here. Silver. Gold. My favorite. Gold. I like gold. I mean, who could resist the allure of gold? It's white, not silver. We don't need white. I need something to drink. I wasn't watching my bars down there again. You know what? Our radiator's probably getting low too. We'll check the radiator, the engine oil and stuff before we move on. Okay, our radiator's really not getting low, but we'll still go ahead. Fill it up. Top her up here. Okay, engine oil is getting a little low. There's engine oil.
Introducing Barrel Max's ultra durable barrels, built tough to withstand anything except an AK-47 bullet. Our barrels are engineered with the highest grade materials and precision craftsmanship to endure the harshest conditions and toughest challenges. Explore the strength and resilience of Barrel Max's
there's a
barrels
retarded
today,
ass
but please don't shoot them with an AK-47 if filled with gasoline. Or you know what? Do it. But don't tell your mother. At least don't tell her that it's me who told you that. Because yeah, it's fun to shoot at things.
Thank you, Judge. I still don't know why I get so many of those. Like, I've tried doing some research. I can't figure it out.
I can see through the dark. I know you wanna go. Get you higher than this. I give you vertigo. I can see through the dark. I know you wanna go. Get you higher than this. I give you vertigo. I can see
only 1.5 more kilometers to go, and we're gonna end the video. I know nobody wants it to end, but it's gotta. Next time we play this game, I'll probably switch engines out so we can go a little bit faster. One more kilometer to go. Let's see, hour and 20 right now, so we'll get like an hour and 22, I think. That's like 20 minutes longer than what I was planning, so that's already good. Oh damn, that's a big ass hill. Yeah, I've got to change the radio. I just,
So
I
please
don't
respect my
do,
authority. And by the way, that's
I
the
just
kind
don't
of thing
do
I'm releasing
dubstep
on my
very well.
Spotify. Anyway, it's time to get back to Retrowave.
It looks like 170 will just be a little, we'll be at the top of this hill, so we'll go a little bit past it so we can get over the hill completely. Yeah, it looks to peak right up there, so we'll stop it up there. I can stop it there at that gas station, but I've already drove past it. If I noticed it was there, I would have stopped there, because that was right on 170. At least we got our fancy gold truck back. I do like gold. Just like gold member from Austin Powers. I like gold. Alright, look at that. We can stop at the motel, we can loot it really quick, and then we'll call the video after we loot it. That gets us a nice plan of events. Let's go see what the motel has to offer in the way of random crap. Hopefully quite a bit. Need those. No, that's a UAZ door. Don't need either one of those. Okay, then let's check the roof. Well, I ain't really seen anything, so we'll stop in the room, fill up our hunger, and we'll go say our outro. Ooh, simple. I haven't used these since they added ladders. But they're still fun, so we're gonna just put one right here on the roof. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna wrap it up here. Like I said, I know it's a shorter stream. I went over why all that was shorter earlier in the stream. If you're curious, you can watch it on the YouTube side of things. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to end it here, everybody. Hope everyone has a good day, good night, and a good life. And take it easy out there, y'all.